What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Southside Boxing. Let's talk boxing. Shout out to the whole LDBC, baby. If you're not subscribed to the Smoke City Mobcast, go subscribe to the Smoke City Mobcast. It's where the LDBC gets together every Wednesday night to discuss the current state of boxing. We're going to be on that bad boy tonight, and you know it's going to be lit. What's up, dog? 77JL, my brother in the building. What's going on, doctor? You understand? So tune in tonight, 9 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Also, if you're not subscribed to the channel, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and follow me on Instagram at SouthsideBoxing601. And also tune in Monday through Friday, 9 o'clock Central Standard Time to Trill Boxing Talk on Black Fight Fan TV channel. That's where him and they get together Monday through Friday to discuss the current state of boxing. Yeah, baby. It's about to be a lit one here. I'm finna drop the link in the comment section. I'm finna drop the link in the comment section for whoever wants to come on, okay? We all gonna get in and chime in on this. I'm about to drop the link in the comment section. So give me 1 second to do that. I'm dropping the link in the comment section. What's going on, Live Dawkins, man? Yes, indeed, man. What's going on, dog? You in for a good old treat today. Like I say, I'm finna drop the link in the comment section to whoever want to come on. There's the link, baby. There's the link for whoever wants to get in here. What's going on, big bro? I just dropped the link in the comment section, man. Y'all come in as you please. Come in as you please. But all trolls will be kicked out, and you will be blocked once you're kicked out. So if you're coming in here to troll, I wouldn't suggest you to do that. I wouldn't suggest that. So come in as you please. As a matter of fact, let me go and get my control room pulled up. Just in case the trolls decide they want to come through and play today. You get your ass up out of here. What's good, Ohio Runs Boxing? What's going on, my man? Yes, indeed, man. The link is in the comment section to whoever wants to come on and chime in. But first and foremost, we have some good news, ladies and gentlemen. Right now, the Deontay Wilder versus Tyson Fury fight is just estimated. Cash G, what's going on, Doc? The numbers are estimated right now to be around 320,000, which is definitely a win for Deontay Wilder. It is an absolute win for Deontay Wilder to pull Tyson Fury from the dead in a fight that at the beginning of 2018 was definitely not a fight that the people expected to happen. Brought this fight out of nowhere on pay-per-view versus guys like Triple G, versus guys like Daniel Jacobs, versus guys like Andre Ward and Sergey Kovalev, who are allegedly known commodities in the sport of boxing. And for them to only do from 50,000 to 150,000, you have Wilder come in here do 320 plus, and that's just estimated. That's not the final number in a fight who with a guy who supposedly is not known by nobody, and a guy in Tyson Fury who's been gone for boxing for nearly 2 years. That's a win. That's a win. And I see my co-host, my brother, Swole Minded TV, has dropped in the fucking building. Shout out to Gerard Peterson. Shout out to Timmy Diamonds. Big bro, 320,000. For a guy in Deontay Wilder and a guy in Tyson Fury, man. What were your expectations? Does that exceed your expectations? Or did you expect more? But is that a win for Deontay Wilder in your opinion? Let me hear what you think, bro.
Bro, for a man that everybody talk about that's not known, don't nobody know him. All these people been talking about some guy from Alabama for your first pay-per-view to do those numbers, bro, is extraordinary. I'm so proud of Deontay Wilder.
Man, that is absolutely extraordinary. Versus they all, and you know, you had Abel Sanchez. The man, what's going on, LT Green? How you doing, brother? You know what I'm saying? You got Abel Sanchez out here talking about black fighters don't sell. And then I hear some people out here trying to discredit Deontay Wilder by saying, Fury was kind of known, you know. No, the hell he was not. Nobody knew who Tyson Fury was until Deontay Wilder brought this summer bitch back to boxing. Then nobody was talking about no motherfucking Tyson Fury. The fight that everybody was talking about was Deontay Wilder versus Anthony Joshua. Tyson Fury was nowhere in the picture. Hell, people thought Deontay Wilder was going to absolutely destroy him. But now all of a sudden, you got all these Tyson Fury believers coming out of nowhere. Hell no. I don't want to hear that. You have a guy, Tyson Fury.
Southside.
Go ahead, bro.
Who else doing them? What other person you know doing them kind of numbers? And then was his first pay-per-view, bro. So tell me, Canelo Everett, the only other guy that you consider pay-per-view star, he going over to the zone now. No more pay-per-view
and
for
then
him.
With Canelo, bro, we don't even know what Canelo Triple G did in neither fight. They didn't release the numbers.
Cause it wasn't worth releasing.
Exactly. So we know it wasn't millions.
And
man, they probably sold.
And no telling how many pay-per-views they did in the UK.
Exactly, man. These dudes probably sold him and Canelo Triple G probably sold 600,000, which is definitely a not good, being that Canelo's allegedly the pay-per-view star, and being that him and Triple G and that fight's supposed to have been so anticipated, all the rematch, blah, 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 whatever. No one expected Deontay Wilder to do over 100,000 pay-per-views. Nobody expected that. We expected him to do good, but we wanted him to do better. And some of us didn't even know he was going to do this well. And this is just what they're releasing now. These are not the official numbers. You know? So, I mean, bruh, this is huge for Wilder, man. This is huge, bro. It is huge, man. You know, there's no way no one could try to discredit Wilder, man. To my no one, they can start with all that no one knows him. And well, goddamn it, if don't nobody know him, 300,000 hardcore people knew him. And goddamn it, them motherfuckers been on ESPN every fucking day. Colin Cowherd show, sitting down on Stephen A. Smith. The nigga was on the Tonight Show. Like then you have Tyson Fury going back to the UK. He's on all the UK media outlets, bro. This rematch is gonna be huge. It's gonna be huge, man. It's gonna be huge. What you got, bro? You still there, bro? Well, anywho, man, this rematch, y'all, this rematch is going to be absolutely insane. And that rematch do not need to happen immediately. This is a fight where you can let marinate. This is a fight where they can take time off, get their bodies well rested, and these guys can come back in maybe March or fucking April and put on one hell of a fucking pay-per-view, man. Man, this shit, I'm definitely looking at the second pay-per-view to sell from 600,000 to 750,000. I'm definitely, because this is going to be a highly anticipated fight. All the controversy from the fight, where people believe in Fury won, people believe Wilder knocked him out. You know, it just so, you know, then Wilder coming out and releasing that he broke his arm, 12 weeks prior to the fight. You know, it's just so much that's playing into this fight right now, especially with the division amongst the Tyson Fury, the Deontay Wilder fans. You know, it's just building for a massive, massive rematch. A massive rematch. You know what I'm saying? It's building for a massive rematch. And, man, I cannot wait, man. Estimated 320,000. It just blesses my heart to when I heard those numbers, man. It just blessed my heart, man, when I heard those numbers, man. The Deontay Wilder, in spite of everything that people try to say about how no one knows him, he fights bums, he ain't this, he ain't that, nigger this, nigger that, black fighters don't sell, and all this bullshit. And for Deontay Wilder, man, to come out, man, to come out, man, and come in and show up and show out, man. Also with the help of the mighty LDBC, that the homeboy 78, the homeboy Blood Boxing, the homeboy Black Fight Fan has built with us, man, is this absolutely amazing. And we gonna push the gas even harder. We finna shift it to turbo to build up this fucking rematch. What's going on, Legend 27? Wait a minute, see what he say. Fury's gonna easily get in Wild's head in the build up for next fight, may even make. I don't think so. I have to disagree with that, Legend 27. I highly disagree with that. I think that Wilder, he's gonna come in this fight. Next fight, I wouldn't say Fury just got in Wilder's head for the first fight. I think like Wilder alluded to, Wilder was just overexcited, overzealous about the pay-per-view. He wanted the pay-per-view to do well. He wanted to get a crowd to show. And, you know, the man hurt his arm. You know what I'm saying? Not using that excuses, but the man did not fight his fight, man, because he was just so focused on, you know, making the fight, so forced on pressing the fight and making it a extravagant fight, because Fury is known to put on boring-ass fights. So Wilder tried to press the action. But now he got it out of his system. He knows what he's dealing with. He gets more time to get healthy. He gets more time to focus. He gets more time to work and count. He's going to come back a totally different fighter. And you best believe Tyson Fury is going to get better as well. But Wilder, it has room for much more improvement than Tyson Fury does. Much more improvement. So,
Southside.
What you got, bro?
In my opinion, if I'm Anthony Joshua, I just shit myself. If I'm Tyson fucking Fury, Tyson got a lot of goddamn problems. Because if Deontay Wilder injured that hand like that and came back and stepped in the ring with somebody like Tyson Fury, can't nobody on this planet question his heart. Most guys would have made all kind of excuses. Say, I need a touch-up fight, a tune-up fight, just to see how it's going to react. He stepped in there with Tyson Fury with no problem, gave the fan a fight we all been needing and wanted, man. So, to me, it answered a lot of questions to Deontay Wilder's performance, because I noticed, bro, he wasn't throwing the right hand straight as he normally does, you know. And he was throwing more looping right hands. He just didn't look fresh. And I believe that injury really threw his timing off, because in camp, he said he wasn't able to, you know, throw it a lot. He was throwing a lot of left hooks and, you know, working on the jab and working that left hand, because they just didn't want to injure that right hand going into the fight. They wanted to be healthy. So that's the baddest man on the planet. Any heavyweight that seen that fight and think they can take him, they might want to have a change heart. They might want to start saying they prayers at night. Tyson Fury, you know, if Deontay Wilder had that much power on that hand, in the second fight, he ain't gonna get back up from it. So he might want to, you know, say his prayer, do what he gotta do. I feel very confident. I don't think it's a heavyweight on the planet that can beat him. The man has a heart. He's unreal. Never seen nobody like him, man. Not only that,
not to mention, bro, he didn't even know what to expect from Tyson Fury. He didn't know what to expect. He went in the fight not knowing that Tyson Fury was 50% or 60% of what he used to be, and still got in the ring with him. That's amazing. Absolutely amazing.
And I just want to thank, while the team, man, and him and Fury, while they was getting prepared for this fight, they sacrificed and did all these interviews. They had great promotion. It was a great build up to the fight. Not many pay-per-views live up to the hype, bro, but this was one that lived up, man. It was so exciting. The controversy, the draw couldn't have came at a better time. I know we wanted a while to get him out of there, but it's just gonna make the second fight 2 times bigger. I'm looking for the second fight to do around 750 to over 1 million buys, bro.
Man, and I pray so, bro. And like I said, bro, the build up to the rematch started as soon as they announced that the fight was a split draw. As soon as they announced that split draw, the rematch immediately started building. So like Black Fight Fan alluded to this morning on Trio Boxing Talk, to hell with AJ and them belts. To hell with all the games. To hell with all this playing around and, you know, lying and all this old bullshit. Man, to hell with him. Bruh, Tyson Fury versus Deontay Wilder 2 is the biggest fight to be made in boxing right now. Two of the best, well, the two best heavyweights in the world. That's the biggest
bro,
fight to be made.
and Joshua gotta be actually said what if that was me December 1st with Wilder with that injured head, man. That could have been his chance, man. One chance to come make a hell of a lot of money, cause you know that's the mega fight of boxing, him and Joshua, you know. But right now, like you said, bro, I agree, him and Fury, the rematch is bigger. But if he would have stepped up, took that fight, came to America, got that 50 million up front, 50-50 split on half, he probably would have made over $100 million this fight, man, and caught Wilder with coming off an injury. It could have been his chance, but you know that what Duckers get, man.
Yep, that's what Duckers do, man. That's what happens, man, when you avoid the best. Just because of, which in most cases, no fighter rarely comes to the ring 100%. But if you got in your mind made up that you're going to go in here, you're going to kick this man's ass, the sky's the limit, bro. But when you're constantly making excuses, you're prolonging the fight, you're not helping yourself. You are not helping yourself. He could have got in there, got the fight over with, been $100 million richer.
And bro, he really fucked it up because he should have. He's the better boxer and he has power. He should have never fucked around and let Wilder fight Luis Ortiz. Now you gonna let Wilder fight Fury. Then you gonna let him rematch Fury. Man, Wilder gonna beat the hell out of you now, dude. You let him got too much experience. He done been there with the best of the best boxers, man. Ortiz had, or in my opinion, Ortiz has more power than Joshua. He has more power than Joshua. He can box better than Joshua. Fury damn sure can box better. You just let this man build up so much belief in himself. And now he don't believe no more. He knows. It's a difference between believing and knowing. He know what he can do. He know if he get hurt, he can come back. He know he can hang in there with the slickest boxer in the heavyweight division and still touch him. So Joshua, like Keith Thurman, like I told you a long time ago, they should catch these guys when they coming up. Don't let these guys build their confidence. You let these motherfuckers get their confidence behind their ass, you got trouble, man. So that's all his fucking fault. Good for him. Hell yeah, freeze this bitch ass out. Fuck
him. Exactly, man. Like, everybody wants to talk about how good of a boxer Anthony Joshua is, but bro, they fail to realize what you just alluded to. Wilder just fought Luis Ortiz, arguably the most technical boxer at fucking heavyweight. Because Tyson Fury is technical, but Tyson Fury does a lot of more herky-jerky shit and unorthodox shit in the ring. So arguably, Luis Ortiz is a better boxer than Fury. Fury is just a bigger man with boxing ability and also has that unorthodox, awkwardness about him. You allow Wilder to fight him, then fight Tyson Fury, and now he's going to fight him again? So, bro, when he gets in the ring with you, who you have no head movement, your feet are practically in cement. Yeah, you have a good jab. Yeah, you have the good normal boxing essentials, but, bro, Wilder is going to be more than prepared for you. Who can Anthony Joshua fight between now and whenever him and Wilder fight that will prepare him for a Deontay Wilder? I'll wait. Who? Lillian White?
and
Big
bro,
Baby Miller?
and the thing about it is, if he want to debut in America, man, the only person he can fight to have numbers to get the people to know him is Deontay Wilder. Because Big Baby Miller can't even sell out the Barclays Center where he fucking from.
Where he from? Can't even sell out in Brooklyn. And he's from there. They had him and Daniel Jacobs on the same card. On the same card, they couldn't sell out. Come on, man. Come on, you let Tank Davis, who's from Baltimore, you let Keith Thurman, these guys from Florida, Ohio, you let these guys come sell out arena in your hometown, and you're from there, and you can't sell out? Come on, man. Come on, man. Deontay Wilder is the only fight. Unless you want to fight Ortiz, but you think he want to do that? I don't think so. I don't think he want to fight Ortiz.
He already ducked Ortiz, man, and the fans let him make it on this shit. Straight ducked Ortiz. Ortiz was his mandatory. Ortiz went over to the WBC, got popped over PD. The WBC cleared this motherfucker to come back and fight, but a whole nother sanctioning body kicked him out. They said motherfucker should even be in the sport. They Eddie Hearn came out and said he should not be allowed to fight again, ever get back in the ring, bro.
Exactly, man. And it makes absolutely no sense. Makes absolutely no sense, man. All right, if you just came in the building and you ain't smashed that like button, smash that like button for your boy Southside Boxing 601, man. Smash the like button, man. You know, it just these dudes just don't cease to amaze me, man. And then I'm hearing, you know, I respect everybody has their opinion. You understand what I'm saying? You know, I have no problem with no one having an opinion, okay? I'm not the type of guy to get mad or, you know, the type of guy to want to downplay somebody's boxing knowledge or, you know, because they have a difference in opinion. But if you do not think that this rematch is going to sell more than 300,000 pay-per-views, then you out your motherfucking mind. You listen, man. I heard a dude on the Boxer Voice talking about, well, you know, history shows that rematches don't sell more than the first fight. Bruh, you got to look at how this fight is built. You got to look at the era we live in, dog. We live in the social media area. This whole era is media, not magazines, not commercials, none of it. It's based off the media. Bruh, this fight is the perfect. This fight is the perfect.
And then what they feel, the fight can only get bigger because now people know who Tyson Fury is in America. And then Tyson Fury, his post-fight interview in the ring where he was saying, thank America, thank everybody. Like his personality, he probably won over a whole lot of Americans that hate Deontay Wilder now. So they gonna tune in, tell they buddy tune in to see Fury whoop Wilder. Because a lot of people believe Tyson Fury won. So a lot of people believe Tyson Fury gonna really whoop up on Wilder in rematch. So all Wilder haters, they gonna go to Tyson Fury, get behind him, gonna make the fight even bigger than what it was the first time, bro.
And not to mention the people who act like they was so in love with AJ. Not to mention them people. Not to mention the people out here who sitting around here acting like they were such big Anthony Joshua fans. They're going to take their time and they're going to run straight over here to Team Tyson Fury. And by all means, come on. The more, the merrier. If you hate Wilder Gay, believe in Tyson Fury. He put on a good show. He put on a good fight. Believe in him. But you better believe that this rematch is going to look totally different from his first fight. You better believe that. You can put that in your pipe and smoke it. You can book it.
And you can't tell me Tyson Fury not thinking in the back of his head. He seen himself get knocked down in the 12th round. That's going to be in the back of his motherfucking mind. So you can't tell me he going to sit here in the second fight, come in and try to let his hand go and shit. He know that power was real. He know that power was true. I see Deontay Wilder getting this guy out of here in great fashion in the second fight.
And Tyson Fury said himself, man, he see why Anthony Joshua doesn't want to fight Deontay. He said because if that would have been Anthony Joshua that took that same punch he did, he said that Anthony Joshua wouldn't have got up for it. He said he would have nailed him. So Tyson Fury understands wholeheartedly what he was in that ring against. So like you said, it's going to be more mental on Tyson Fury than Wilder because Tyson Fury is the boxer. Wilder is the power puncher, okay? It's going to be more of a mental game on Tyson Fury to stay away from Deontay Wilder because he knows at any point in that fight, Deontay Wilder can put him to sleep because he felt himself knocked out in that 12th round. Tyson Fury said himself, he don't even know how he got up. You understand what I'm saying? So you have all these factors playing into the second fight, man. Bro, it's gonna be amazing, man. I can't wait.
Styles make fights. See, Anthony Joshua is the total opposite of Tyson Fury. See, Wilder's style is dangerous to a fighter like Joshua because Joshua don't have a lot of movement. He don't have head movement. So, like Tyson Fury, he want to box, he want to dance, he want to get in, he want to get out. Joshua is a more pressure fighter. He want to cut the ring off, so he gonna walk into a big shot. His head gonna be there. When Wilder swing, that big motherfucker can't move that big ass head. The head gonna be there. He gonna take the shot. You see what I'm saying? Tyson Fury moving.
And then let me ask you this, bro. Can AJ afford to waste that much energy moving?
It's obvious. AJ got a conditioning problem, bro. It has showed time and time again. AJ has a conditioning problem. That's what, in my opinion, that's why they're trying to cut him down. They're trying to make him lose so much weight because they think all the weight was the problem. But I just think he got a conditioning problem. So the more movement he do as a heavyweight, the more wind gonna come out of him. So that wouldn't be a good idea, in my opinion.
Especially with all those muscles, man. Bro, you done been 265 pounds per muscle, bro. You know how you fit. What's going on, World Breaker? Hey, I gotta if you want to come on, World Breaker, I'm finna stick the link in the comment section. If you want to come on, what's going on, Lawrence RBE, man? Sorry I missed you, bro. I'm finna put the link in the comment section, man. If you want to come on, World Breaker. There's the link. But yeah, man, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, you've been 265 pounds of pure muscle, bro. You know how you felt when you was 212 or when you was 180 when you went to basic in the military versus how you felt when you was massive at 265. And just explain, bro, from a fitness standpoint, just explain to the people the difference when you was 260, 250 versus when you were 212.
Bro, when I was 260 pure muscle, cuz I go in that motherfucking gym, I can throw that motherfucking weights, I could bench, I can do it all, goddamn it. But I couldn't run to my goddamn mailbox, goddamn it. All that weight, all that muscle. See, muscle is heavier than fat. So when you start doing things dealing with cardio, it takes more oxygen to feed all those damn muscles. So a fat guy, his body's not actually for as much oxygen as somebody with muscle. Now, when I was 212, I was built off endurance. I didn't have as much muscle, but I was in the best shape of my life because I could run. I could go do 2 miles in 13 minutes. But at 260, man, that weight, even when I went in the gym, bro, just to hit the bag, man, all the big ass arms, you trying to slang them big ass arms, goddamn. I was tired as a motherfucker, 2 minutes, goddamn, trying to get the big ass arms up, man. So it's gonna always hurt you. The bigger you are, the more muscle you have, the bigger you get. When you're talking cardio, it's gonna always hurt
you. Exactly, man. And to prove your point exactly right, bro. Tyson Fury was 256, but the man still was in that motherfucker jiggling around. He still had a high body fat. And that motherfucker looked like he looked like he was in the best shape of his fucking life. Versus you have some motherfuckers that are big and massive, but them motherfuckers can't run. They can't run a mile and a half. They can't run a mile and a half in 15 minutes, bro. 15 minutes, bro. Too much fucking muscle. Too much fucking muscle. Hell yeah, what's going on, unbiased Cowboy fan? How you doing, bro? Man, you know what I'm saying? Tyson Fury conditioning was crazy at 2. Now, think about this. Think about this, bro. Anthony Joshua came in versus, Carlos Takam, 250 pounds, bro. 250 pounds. He did not use not nearly as much energy as Tyson Fury used on Saturday night, and that nigga was tired by the 6-7 round, bro.
And they go back to, like you alluded to, when I went to basic training. I went to basic training, 252 pounds, bro. I got there, the motherfucking drill sergeant looking at me like, God damn, who the fuck is this motherfucker? They said, what the fuck are you from? I said, I'm from Mississippi. They said, God damn, you big cornbread fed motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? I felt good. I felt like couldn't nobody fuck with me. I felt like goddamn I'd knock any motherfucker head out, step up. I'm like any bitch, goddamn who wants some, come and get it, goddamn. I felt good, bro. But when the next day we got up, they said we want to see y'all run a mile and see where your time at, so we can put time in groups. Man, little ass skinny motherfucking dude left my ass. I'm all the way at the back, bro. Cause that weight, man, you gotta check your ego. It look good, it make you feel good, it make you feel strong. But like Deontay Wilder said it best, it's best to be the part than look the part, man. So once I started losing weight, once I started coming down, everything got better. I started doing more push-ups because I had more cardio, more wind to push out more push-ups, more sit-up. My run went all the way down, and that cardio is the most important thing.
Exactly, man. Exactly, man. What's going on, Ronald Finkley? What's going on, man? World Breaker fighting, my brother in the building. How are you doing today, sir?
I'm feeling very good today, Southside. How are you?
Man, I am feeling awesome, my brother. I gotta ask you, bro. I know you done did some videos about it. I ain't got a chance to check them out yet because I've been at the track and shit this morning. But I gotta ask you, 320,000 estimated. Bro, does it exceed? Is it good? Is it bad? What you think?
They're shooting it over 400K. Shit, 320 was last night. Yeah, they're shooting it over 400K. Really? Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Listen, man. For a man who allegedly everyone doesn't know. For a man in Tyson Fury who's been going away from the sport of boxing for nearly 2 years, no one expected Wilder versus Fury at the end of the year. The talk of the town was Wilder versus Joshua, okay? He dug Tyson Fury up from the grave. They built the fight in over a little, maybe a 6-month span, maybe if that, you know, and came in on their first pay-per-view together here in America, in LA, and sold up to 400,000 pay-per-views when Triple G and these guys, Sergey Kovalev, Andre Ward, Daniel Jacobs, and these guys who supposed to be known commodities in the U.S., and they couldn't even do 250,000, and we don't even know the numbers from Canelo Triple G because they were not good enough to even release. So who to say that Canelo was truly still and holds true to be the pay-per-view king? We don't know that because
it's irrelevant now because he's not on a pay-per-view setup. So that's the problem. And also, I forget who I was listening to this morning saying that tickets for this Canelo fight at Madison Square Garden, it's still a bunch of seats open in the lower bowl with a week to go. So they're not even in the upper tiers yet. Listen, Zone has a problem. You can't fight titty bags and expect to get paid. Now, Canelo supposedly has a guarantee, but Dr. Blick was telling me, depending on crowd size and other factors, Canelo's deal could be affected by that. So he might not get that 33 million M's before if he doesn't come through on his end as far as attendance and views, I guess, because that's what they go off, views. So I don't see it happening. The Zone's in a whole lot of trouble because guess what? They didn't try to come in with Al Heyman on that deal. Imagine the Zone with PBC. Fucking dead. They'd be dead in the water.
It would be absolutely outrageous. And I'm gonna ask you a question, World Breaker. You own venues before, right?
Yeah.
Okay. If you got this massive attraction, right, that you want to bring to your venue, to your club, or whatever it may be, and let's say if your venue holds 5,000 people, and this big star, bro, has only sold 1,200 seats. Okay, he's initially looking to make from upwards maybe 45,000 for the show. Are you gonna pay if he can only sell 1,200 seats in a 5,000 people venue and you expect him to sold it out? Is he still gonna make $45,000?
No, but the thing is, if you starting off and you're forecasting 5,000 people, that's what I expect. Now, when I own nightclubs, promoters would tell me, all right, we're gonna probably have about 200, 300, the first night, and then maybe increase 500 or 600, and then so on and so forth, and we grow from there. Man, I'm telling you right now, bro, 95% of my promoters can never hit their numbers they forecast. So it doesn't surprise me that boxing promoters can't do it either. Again, promoters got to sit. I took promoters with a grain of salt, like I take promoters today. I mean, I took them like that in the club business. I take them like that now. If you're not Don King or Bob Arum, you can't put asses in seats. Lou DiBella, I've never seen Lou DiBella pack out a stadium ever, not without assistance. I've seen Eddie Hearn do it in the UK, but that motherfucker can't put 500 people in a 5,000 seat stadium. You can't get you can't get a 10th. I mean, you can't get 20%. You can't. I'm sorry.
Think about it.
10%. You can't get 10.
Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry, bro.
I'm just saying you can't get 20. You can't get 10% of 5,000 in a 5,000 seat arena, and you supposedly have $1 billion. Nigga, please. You ain't got shit. And that's
and
the
then
problem.
Like it's gonna.
No, go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna say, I mean, and it's gonna be easy to sell out those stadiums in the UK because they don't have, man, America, we have so many different attractions, bro. We have so many, like, we have people on social media, bro, that like gets millions of views for dumb shit. Like, we have so many attractions. We got football, baseball, basketball, hockey. We got the US soccer. We got it's so much shit going on in the US, man, that people's main focus is not the sport of boxing.
Hey,
but
bro,
now
the porn Olympics did
we're kind of right.
The porn
you know what I'm saying? Like it's so many attractions in the US, man. What's going on, Mark? What's that? Mark Wanderlist. What's going on, my brother? Ronald Finkley, Malcolm X in the building. Let me make sure he ain't no troll. Will somebody slap Mr. Malcolm X, please?
Malcolm X is a troll.
Smack him.
He smacked.
Smack him. Smack. What's going on, PJB? Yes, indeed, man. Yes, indeed. But man,
it's on my channel this morning.
Oh, he was on your channel. Yeah, when I seen that name Malcolm X, I already knew something was official. You can just about look at these dudes' name and tell that they are here on some bullshit. Just about every time,
Yeah, too bad you got nothing to do with. I mean, why don't you go be productive, fake ass Malcolm X, whose name is Marco Pugliani or something like that. If you look up the channel, I think.
Right.
Hold on. Oh, let's go to his channel real quick. Mauricio Pacentino. How do you pronounce that pussy ass name?
These folks have absolutely nothing to do. But you know what? Hey, that's cool. That's cool. You want to come through and hate? We got something for your ass over here. Smack. Take your ass on to them troll channels like the little dog fucker up there in Canada, wherever he is, and all these other little fuckers that want to hate on the LDBC.
Who's in Canada? Who's in Canada?
I think that's the Fig guy. I think he's in Canada.
Oh, really? That figures. Shit.
You know what I'm saying? All you dudes that want to hate on the LDBC, all these dudes that want to make videos, fuck the LDBC and all this that. Listen, man. Listen. How many of you scumbags bought the pay-per-view? How many of you motherfuckers scrambled up $80 to buy the pay-per-view and see Tyson Fury win if that's what you believe?
You can't buy fights on food stamps, dog. You can't buy fights on food stamps, bro.
Exactly. And I was streaming live during the undercard fight. I was live during the Ortiz fight, and I was live during the who else? Who fought before Ortiz? Who fought right before Ortiz? Damn, who was that? Joe Joyce. I was live during the Joe Joyce and Ortiz fight. And you had motherfuckers coming to the comment section talking about, oh man, show the TV. Show the fight. I'm like, I ain't showing you a motherfucking thing, nigga. Listen, go in your fucking pocket and buy this fucking fight just like the rest of us. Okay? If you come to this motherfucker, they're going to give you something free so my video can get flagged. My video get our blockity shit out them broke ass niggas. It's niggas like that. The reason why we're sitting at 400,000 and not 600,000. Want something for nothing. You know what I'm saying? Listen, you know the rematch coming up. I don't give a fuck what you do. I don't give a fuck. You gotta go sell your ass, whatever you gotta do. Get you fucking $80 set to the side specifically for this rematch. If you're on the road in your big truck, download the Showtime app, because that's how I watched it. I ordered it on the Showtime app, and I was at work watching it on my tablet. That's how I watched the fight. I don't care what you do. Like I said, you can sell your ass. You can goddamn pawn your video game, whatever you got to do. But goddamn it, you got to buy this rematch. The rematch deserves it. Deontay Wilder deserves it.
Only reason I didn't buy
Tyson Fury deserves it.
Only reason I didn't buy the match, I went over somebody's house, man. So shit. At the last minute, I was about to purchase it, and my homegirl told me, "Come on over." We did a live stream from her house. Shit.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Only reason it get bought at home, shoot. But I mean, that's the thing, man. Now I'm gonna have to double up for the rematch. So what I'm gonna end up doing is buying one for the house, and then I'll probably buy one for a subscriber on the channel as a contest.
You know what? That would be something smooth and nice to do.
Yeah,
one of the subscribers, man. That's a good idea, man. Because I know one thing, man. I know my subscribers, they come through here and show love, man. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate all the love I get, because nobody has to sit up here and listen to me holler and talk, and you know what I'm saying. But they want to come through and they want to hear what Southside got to say. They want to hear what World Breaker Fighting got to say. You know what I'm saying? They tune in, man. But I got my brother on here, Swole by the TV, bro. You still there?
I'm here, bro.
Yeah, if you have Kirk Sugar as your co-host, World Breaker, this is my co-host, my big brother from another marvelous mother, Swole Minded TV. Swole Minded TV, World Breaker Fighting, Swole Minded TV.
What's up, bro?
What's up, bro?
I was listening to the weight of what you're talking about as far as weight. That's why I don't think I've ever been heavier than 250, man. I'm at like 230 right now, between 229 and 230. I feel sleek at this weight because I'm over 6 feet tall. But like you saying, strongest, healthiest people I ever seen pretty much range between 200 and 225 pound for pound. I got a boy who's a 3-time state wrestler. My homeboy Randy actually grappled with Brock Lesnar when he was touring colleges. Put Brock Lesnar on his back. Randy is only 195 to 200 pounds. But that fool can pick up a back of a car. To this day. He can. I'm talking about a Cadillac. I ain't talking about no small car. I mean, just sometimes perfect weight equals perfect speed and strength. Is what I found in life.
I agree with you 100%, bro.
You know, and I think sometimes we get caught up in being too big when we can just be. I guess I'm at that age now. I don't want to be so big, because I just want to live healthy. My dad lifted weights for about 50, 52, 53 years. I mean, he's a 66-year-old man with a 32-inch waist. You know, so
wow.
Yeah, now he teaches dancing, which I never thought that OG gangster be teaching people how to swing. But hey, shit happens. But you know,
man, you got that weight on you, man. Because I know for a fact, because Big Bro is my personal trainer, man. When we were just in the gym, just eating a whole bunch of bullshit, you know, coming in the gym, you throw up the weights, you just feel strong. You feel untouchable, man. You feel like you can fucking lift a building. You feel like a motherfucker say something to you, I'll slap your motherfucking head off your shoulders. You know what I'm saying? That's the way it makes you feel. But, you know, when you get out there on that track, you get out there on that road, and you talking about running, shit, just a fucking mile and a half. You have to, after a fucking half mile, man, you feel like you're about to die.
Y'all
strong,
know,
but you got no endurance.
When I was when I was exercising consistently, you know what increased my strength and endurance prior to my greatest level was doing yoga, bro. Seriously, doing yoga. Because what a lot of people don't understand about yoga is the deep breathing exercises. The more oxygen you get into your body, the more responsive your muscles are. And so those breathing practices allow to build core. Some of those yoga exercises build a lot of core strength. They also they increase your lung capacity. And so you apply when you do those yoga exercises along with lifting weights and go you can literally keep that size and have a lot more endurance than you normally would with traditional Western exercise. I picked it up when I picked up yoga when I was training in jujitsu and MMA when I was in my early 20s. But I still do some of them exercises, man. That shit work. That shit be working. It works, man. Eating good helps, man. Shit. Reduce that meat intake, unless you're trying to get cock diesel. But if you reduce that meat to once or twice a week, you'll feel a lot better and a lot more responsive. So
most definitely. Man, shout out to 78 Sports TV in the building. The general, the CEO, the president of the LDBC. 78 said, niggas be laughing at me eating sandwiches, but I can run a mile with my dog, and these skinny niggas be waited by the car. Hey, these skinny niggas be smoking them hella cigarettes. Those some bitches be sitting around here ain't doing nothing. They don't do nothing but go fuck on their baby mama once a day. Fuck around, go around, hit them a little that little pipe here and there. You know what I'm saying? Niggas sitting around here not doing shit when they got a big healthy man, a big old healthy man. You know what I'm saying? Will come out here and fucking outrun them. Cause that's cause the nigga skinny don't mean he in shape.
Cause them little skinny motherfuckers sitting around eating nothing healthy, ain't doing shit, smoking all these cigarettes, can't even fuck 5 minutes. Little punk ass motherfucker.
Well, crazy thing is, unless that skinny dude is a Kenyan or an Ethiopian, then you don't have anything to fear. Shit. Ethiopian motherfucker just ran 25 miles and said, hey, I'll race you. Shit. And they got enough in their tank. The motherfucker got serious endurance, man.
But I'll tell you this, 78. Oh, go ahead, bro.
I said that's another thing with us as blacks, man. We don't really understand the concept of dieting and food. Like man, growing up, eating pork chop, you eat pork all the time, eating all these carbohydrates. We don't really have an understanding, like when it comes to carbohydrates, like if you eat a white potato or you eat some bread, if you don't do no kind of exercise, it stick with you. Your body store it as fat. So over time, you just steady building up all this fucking fat over you, and then once you start eating carbohydrates, your body sends a signal to your pancreas to release insulin, so it can take your blood sugar levels down.
It makes you diabetic.
And the more insulin your body makes, the less you can go into fat burning mode. So that's why bodybuilders take insulin to get so fucking huge, because insulin shuts down your fat burning mode and allows your body to grow at an enormous rate. So by us eating all this bullshit, not exercising, not doing shit, that's why we became so obese and so superly big. And pork is not healthy in no shape, form, or fashion that you can put it in. It attacks, your blood pressure and causes hypertension at a very high rate. So we didn't know all this shit, but now that I know, like I said, by me being so big, by me eating all those carbohydrates, by me doing all this shit, once I started taking my diet serious, and like you said, brother, yoga, and some simple as stretching, because over time, if you go in that gym and you pounding that heavy weights, that's not good for your joints. So you need to be on your fish oil. It's a lot of things that play into this stuff. You just got to have a knowledge of it. Once you have a knowledge of it, your body will just start changing. You can be 250 and outrun a guy that's small, because it's a science to it all. But first, you got to know yourself and what it takes to change, because everybody's different. That's why I don't read magazines. That's why I don't, because it's so many different body types. Everybody has to do something different.
Are you talking about mesomorphs, velocimorphs, so on, so forth?
Right, exactly.
You know what's crazy? I've never ate pork in my life, man. I didn't grow up eating it, and I wasn't exposed to it. White bread, I can count the number of times I've ate white bread on my hands. Now I like potatoes, but you know the way I cook potatoes, I bake them in most cases. Um, you know, can't say I'm healthy because I get that I get a sweet tooth every now and then. I get junky every now and then. I get some fast food every now and then. It's just I don't make a habit of it. You know, if your body's not accustomed to eating something, it shouldn't affect you. If you do everything in increments and by moderation, I mean you'll be fine. You know, but
I
and that's what it's
100%
all
agree
about,
with
man. You know,
7-8 said, and he could barbecue better than. Let me tell you something, 7-8. Whenever the LGBC, whenever we get, I hope it happens this summer. Whenever we get together, man, and we whip them grills out, you, World Breaker, Black Fight Fan, Junior the Truth, all y'all getting put on notice.
hey, look
All
here,
y'all.
bro. If I go down to Houston, go get my 10-footer, it's a wrap. That one's on the trailer. I go down there and get that 10-footer, and I'll burn some cherry on your ass. Fuck the mesquite.
That's gonna be a 10. You're gonna be like 7-8. You're gonna be like cooking your chicken in the microwave.
Bullshit. Hey, bullshit. In fact, I fuck around, smoke a side of beef for your ass.
Ooh,
shit.
We're gonna make sure we have Big Baby Miller there. We're gonna cook him a big fat ass cheeseburger.
Cow costs right now about $100-200. Shit. And give me a half. Shit. Feed the mini, goddamn. Shoot, you know, hey man, I take y'all down to if we ever all get together, I'll take y'all down to Palestine, in Elkhart where my family from. Shit, man, it smell like smoke heaven over there. Ooh. That's all you smell all year. That's all you smell.
Nothing. Oh, 7-8. I can coach you up how to cook them ribs, dog. It's a simple science to it. Simple science to smoking them ribs. If I can't do nothing, I know how to, boy, smoke. That's easy. Cooking ribs is actually easy to cooking chicken to me.
Oh, we can go full Korean and cook that dog.
Oh man, 7-8. I had them ribs so doggone tender, boy. You just pull it, how you just pull that bone out that meat. That bone nice and clean. You got a good tender meat. Flavorful, man. You can get you some rib tips, whatever you want to do with it, boy. I'll show you. I'm gonna do a tutorial. I'm gonna do a rib tutorial. I ain't even eating ribs right now because I really don't eat pork anymore because I'm trying to live a healthy lifestyle. But I'm gonna cook some ribs, have a few of my partners around to eat this shit, and I'm gonna do a tutorial.
Now, do y'all cook coon and possum down there? Do y'all barbecue that?
For sure.
My daddy and them ate it. But I don't eat it. But they do.
I can't eat it, but
they do.
I know how to cook it. I know how to cook it good. You know. But one more thing I wanted to mention, man. You got to be careful how much beef intake you got because the World Health Organization 2 years ago declared beef a carcinogen. So essentially, it causes cancer. And if you eat it processed, like in ground beef, anything like a hot dog, something like that, then the percentage of carcinogens goes up 20%. So essentially, you're putting yourself at great risk when you eat cheeseburgers constantly. You eat hot dogs and stuff like that. Anything that's processed is a cancer-causing agent in many cases, even outside of just beef, pork, anything red meat is. It the way they're doing it, it can cause cancer.
And it's full of estrogen. I don't mean to cut y'all word, but it's full of estrogen. That's why you see men becoming more women like having man boobs and things like that because they eat so much processed meats.
Yep. That processed meat to get at you. That's why I buy cuts when I do buy it. You know, I try to get organic chicken, but sometimes I don't want to pay their price for this shit. And I told my wife what I want to do is put a run in my backyard because I live in a subdivision, so I can't do it like I want to if I was on some land. But I want to. My backyard is big enough where I could put a run. I could probably put a coop in it and raise some chickens. Cause I'll whack them out. I don't have no problem doing that, plucking them. So it's just we have lost black people being. I mean, 60 years ago, 50, 60 years ago, most black people in this country were rural and agricultural based. And everybody's migrated to the city. So a lot of people are losing that way of life, have lost that way of life. They don't know how to go get their food. They don't know how to raise their food. They don't know how to garden. They don't know how to do any of that stuff. So
and that's facts. That's fact because that's all my dad did was garden. My dad make his own sausage. He'd do all of it, but I know how to do it. Just that I haven't done it. And when you look at it, it's so many fathers that come from that cloth that have all kinds of tractors, have all kinds of land, cows. Man, when they pass away, all that stuff goes to waste because the next generation, they don't know what to do with the tractors. They don't know what to do with the cows. They don't know how much money is in the cow business. They don't understand gardening and crops and all that kind of stuff. So you have some fathers out here, man, all their work is just going to go in vain. They don't take care of the land when they die. They sell the tractors. They sell all the cows. And it's like all that just, when they don't know that your fathers are living strong living where you may not have to work for nobody. But like you say, World Breaker, I'm 26, so in my generation, a lot of us have really, really gotten away from that, and we really need to bring that back. Because I got 3 boys, and we really need to kind of bring that back, man. We do.
I'll put it to you this way: in my backyard, my wife does the gardening because I don't ever fool with it. But we got about 4 or 5 garden boxes. We got kale, collards, mustard. We got. What else? We got all kinds of peppers. We got basil, oregano. What's that other shit? I can't think of. Man, I forget the other. We got a whole bunch of produce back there. We even got the stuff that grows through the winter. And so the garden's always constantly working. Like right now, I got some pinto beans on. Some of them beans we grew ourselves, and the rest of them in a package. But I got pinto beans going right now. Probably be done about 8, 9 o'clock tonight because I got them on that real slow cooker. And I put bell peppers in it, onion. What else?
Can't go wrong with bell peppers and onions, baby.
Hey man, you slow cook all that stuff and it's all fresh. That's what it's about. It's a different taste. I got garlic cloves, and I sliced the garlic cloves up to almost razor thin, let those soak in. You just let that shit cook. You put the cumin in there.
And that's another thing I got away from too, man. I started playing with these spices, using the bell peppers, onion more, because us as black people, man, we take stuff, we just can't wait to throw some goddamn salt on it. We just can't wait to throw, man. You get you some good fresh spices, man. Get you some garlic, man. You can put it in on your meat or however you want to do it, man. The flavor is spectacular.
Yep.
But we just so quick to throw salt on everything.
Well, the thing that I do when I cook, I use very little salt, and I let people salt their own food because hey, you may not be accustomed to it, but I don't eat a lot of salt, bro. I just don't.
Me neither.
It's just one of those things where shoot, damn, this shit got too salty for me. I'm just like, boom. So what I do. Number one, I either use sea salt or kosher salt. I don't use iodized salt. And once that goes down, when you use kosher salt, you need a pinch of that shit. That's it. That shit is potent. You don't need a lot of that, because it's usually big cubes of salt. So you just take a pinch, a real small pinch of that salt. You can basically salt a pot, and it tastes just like you put light salt in there. If you do 2 or 3 pinches of kosher salt, your ass is gonna have a stroke. So, because that shit is potent, man. But yeah, man, I like beans and rice, man. I like all types of beans, peas. You know, I've never been a big green bean fan. You got to cook green beans perfectly for me to eat them.
Me too.
Okra, I like fried okra. That's why one of my biggest vices. I don't like okra other than fried. But you know, you can fry stuff. You can fry stuff a certain way. I cook in grapeseed oil. I don't cook. I rarely cook even in olive oil. It's either grapeseed oil or coconut oil. Coconut oil can be fucking expensive, but if you got a Costco where you live or near where you live, you can get coconut oil for about $10-15 by the gallon. So I mean, it's shit. There's all types of alternatives. Your brother could tell you that, man. But I hadn't cooked in vegetable oil in about 20 years until probably about 2 weeks ago. I mixed it up and fried some chicken in because I just had it sitting there because I do fry them hot wings in vegetable oil. I forgot about that. That's my exception.
Because what people fail to realize is, man, it's not so far as that eating healthy is expensive. It's the fact that motherfuckers are too lazy to get in the kitchen and prepare their meals. You know what I'm saying? That's why you have rich folk. They can hire, dietitians and folks to cook for them. The problem with us, that burger, that pizza, and that shit is easy. You ain't got to cook. You just call it, order it, pay it, it's done. You know what I'm saying? People, that's something that I had to learn. You got to get up off your ass and cook. You got to experiment. You got so many outlets. You got cookbooks. You got YouTube that you get on. You can learn recipes and just even stuff that you can just think of yourself and just get in the kitchen. You just got to play around because we get so discouraged because people don't like to cook no more.
Yeah. I mean, I remember going to my grandpa's house, both my grandfathers, and both of them had gardens because they grew up on farms. My mom's dad would tell me, man, when I was growing up, we were growing up they were growing up during the Great Depression. They didn't want for anything because they had their own land. They grew all their own shit. They didn't have to. They had stores on the barn. Stop, son. Quiet. They had stores and stuff like that, so they could pull their own. They could grow. They never had to buy from anybody. Now my dad's dad, they were sharecroppers. And so when it got bad, They had to go cook skunks and shit. That type of deal. But when we were growing up, I mean, when I was growing up, go to my grandparents' house, shit, you go to that backyard, get pecans out the pecan tree, pears, peaches, nectarines. We had all kinds of shit at my grandparents' houses. So, and then my dad's dad his garden was about an acre. So you go through that motherfucker for an hour picking shit. Getting all kinds, picking 50 and 60 pounds of greens and shit. I mean, ridiculous stuff. And that's lost. I know how to do it. Go ahead.
Oh, I was just saying nothing like it, man, because my dad, man, we had all kinds of plum trees, blackberry trees, apricot trees, muscadine trees, peach trees. My dad even grew some fucking strawberries out here, bro. Like, my dad truly had a green thumb to my big ass cornfield, greens, peas, beans, watermelons, you name it, he grew it. And he grew it in abundance. Now, he's not as healthy as he used to be where he can't get up and mess with it no more, but I see it in myself as, like I said, as me getting to a more healthy living and with me starting to really appreciate the earth and appreciate what we can get from it and what it's here for. I said this, that once the time comes around, I'm gonna start get out there. I'm gonna go out there. I'm gonna plow. I'm gonna go out there. I'm gonna try to keep those gardens going, man. Because it just, like you said, man, just ain't nothing like growing your own shit. You know what you're putting in it. You know what you're putting on it, and you know what you got coming out. Just like what you're cooking, you know what the fuck you putting in it. You know how you want to prepare it. You know what I'm saying? And that's something that we really, as a people, have to get back to because we get lost in this technological era. I never seen an era, bro. When you drive past, now I don't know how it is in Texas. I can't speak for Texas, but here in Mississippi, I seen us just terribly decline in outside activities. Man, you used to drive past the park with the basketball courts, and you will see, man, about 30, 40 people out there just running games, bro. I pass by the court, you'll be lucky to see 3 kids out there playing.
Motherfuckers inside.
You'll be lucky. Nobody goes outside no more. Nobody does activity. Everybody.
I just think, that has a lot to do with technology, all these cell phones and iPads and tablets and shit like that. That's the reason kids don't want to go outside no more. They want to just sit in the house all day, play video game, watch their favorite show.
Motherfuckers are fat and obese. You know.
Yep.
But you know, the crazy thing is talking about gardening. You know that 90% of the seeds that are sold on the market today, on the open market, are genetically modified. And so anything that you buy, a company called Monsanto, which invented the chemical Roundup and also the chemical Agent Orange, uh, they are the biggest seed dealers in the world. Now there are places. There's a storehouse in the Nordic area. I want to say it's Iceland or something like that, where they have like seeds to every plant in the world that you can eat, and
Wow.
those are pure, ungenetically modified seeds. And if in case there's a drought, a worldwide drought, they got these seeds. Hey son, relax. They got these seeds that they can replenish in this store. It's a huge place, but most of the seeds that are sold, they're not pure. You know, so that they're already in it. They have these chemical alterations to them. The stuff that we use to treat this stuff, the pesticides and stuff like that, all chemical. You can treat this stuff naturally, but people are too lazy to put the shit together. Convenience is the detriment of society, in my opinion. And that's where it hurts it. So that's why you got these motherfuckers coming out with 3 eyes and a tail. You know?
Yeah.
I mean,
And that's exactly right, man. Like I say, everything just so convenient. Everything is in the palm of our hands nowadays. But even with that, we don't even take full advantage of that. Cause like I say, everything you want to see, everything you want to learn how to do, it's right here on fucking YouTube and right here on fucking Google.
shit,
But like I said,
Amazon,
motherfuckers just so lazy.
Amazon killing grocery store. You don't even get your ass up and go to the grocery store after a while anymore. I'm telling you, man.
Right? That's not that motherfuckers don't go grocery shopping no more. They don't do shit.
Tell motherfucking hover round sales gonna jump in 20 years. Watch. Motherfucker gonna be so obese
Man,
all the time. You think Walmart got it bad. I be seeing them big ass trailer hunkies in there. Shit. Motherfucker sitting up on that hover round, bending the hydraulics on that bitch. Shit.
you ain't telling a lie, man. It's because, like, Mississippi for a long time was one of the most obese states and probably still is, man. There's a lot of fat motherfuckers in Mississippi.
Shit. Well,
A lot of them.
Houston got it beat alone. Houston's the most obese city in the country. Motherfuckers be eating down there, boy.
Damn.
Yeah. Now I think Mississippi still is the most obese state, but as far as the city is,
Yeah, we are the most obese state. But like I said, go back to the culture you brought up in, like Southside. You know, when I was 4 or 5 years old here, my mama going to McDonald's drive through, give me Big Macs and a fried 2 apple pies and shit, man. They had no business all that goddamn shit, man.
man, the quality of fried apple pies have diminished so much from the 80s, man. When I was a kid, man, fried apple pies used to be fried. Now they nuked them bitches. This shit is horrible. Listen, I don't have a problem with fried food if that shit is good. But again,
eating all that rice, red roll, smoked sausage every morning. I can eat that with bacon, patty sausage every fucking morning, man. Fried pork chop for dinner, rice. You got greens, but they got all this smoked and salted meat up in it. And you're eating these meals for years. And like I said, my mom was just like my big bro. My mom was giving me big boy meals. Like if I wasn't eating fucking Happy Meals when I was a kid. I wasn't getting the little 4-piece nugget with the little fried little apple slice. No, I was eating the big and tasties, fucking double whoppers and all that kind of shit when I was little, goddamn.
Yeah, fat as a motherfucker on the back seat. Mama asked me, "You want Big Mac sauce this time on your Big Mac?" Yes, I want extra sauce, Bob. Fat as a motherfucker.
All this shit horrible for you. And my favorite cheeseburgers were the ones my mom would make. Go to the store, get that meat, make those patties, make the motherfuckers ginormous, put that extra cheese.
I was just saying them big ass homemade burgers.
Yep. I remember.
But even fast food, man, even them ain't the same patties from when we were little, man. Everything changing.
Man, that shit got arsenic in it and shit. I mean, fast
And look
food
at how
does
much
not taste the
Subway
same.
done declined, man.
I don't know how old y'all are. I know Southside's 26, but when I was a kid, McDonald's tasted way fucking different than it did in the late 90s. And on and after that. It's not the same. It's like it's like Burger King. Man, shit, Burger King was the shit when I was a kid. Good. As far as fast food joints, them burgers, they made those burgers for real. They flame broiled those burgers for real. And you can tell the difference. Now they spray that shit on to get that same. They
Man, you
try to
can
get
tell
that
me
same
even,
taste.
bro, even the lettuce, the tomatoes, the pickles don't have that same fresh take of them toppings used to be what made them burgers, man. The cheese, like some motherfuckers don't even cook their bun no more.
Yeah.
That's why I don't even eat fast food. I pick 2 or 3 days a week where I just cook up enough food for 2 or 3 days. I got these Tupperware bowls, these little bowls, keep your food fresh. I prep all my food. I prep 3 meals a day. And then I have 2 snacks, and I usually my snacks be, either fiber one bar and then some kind of fruit like strawberries, blueberries or something, because them the best fruits because they don't have all that sugar like bananas, pineapples, they full of sugar, so I'm trying to watch what my sugar intake. So man,
Acid too.
I just prep all my food for 2 or 3 days. I cook it all, prep it. Then all I gotta do is if I take it to work with me, go in the refrigerator, grab it, warm it up, I'm ready to go, baby.
But you know what's crazy, man. I feel for y'all being down there in Mississippi because I've been down there 2 or 3 times, and I know what y'all talking about. It ain't no education when it comes to food intake there. It's just get up there and do what you do and do what you know. You know, I remember going to Piggly Wiggly
I,
over there in what was that, Canton, I think, or no, it was west of Oklahoma. Uh, Damn, I can't remember that. I on the way to the Silverleaf. What town is the Silverleaf in?
The
South.
Silver Leaf. You know what that's at, bro? Oh, the Silver Star. That's
Now
Philadelphia.
it's the Silver Star. It used to be the Silverleaf.
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's a silver star now, bro.
Yeah, see, that's how long ago it was. I went down there in fucking 98 or 99. It was a silver. It
Oh
was a
shit, we
silver.
was fucking elementary school.
Yeah, it was a Silverleaf then or some shit like that. So I remember there was a Piggly Wiggly on the way over there. So I remember going Piggly Wiggly. I just said, damn, it's a lot of big ass people up in this hole. Shit. I ain't never seen that many big ass people in one spot. I'm like, damn, what are they eating there? And I think at the time I'm like 19, 18 or 19, some shit like that. And I'm sitting up there like, damn, what is up? These people eating this shit. But
That's
man,
all they do down here, bro. All they want to do is eat. You can't get like the donut shop. I don't eat donuts, but they got the best orange juice I ever taste. Some more I just be fiending for. Cause when my wife, if she go get a little donut, she know to grab me an orange juice. So when I go to work sometime, man, you can't even get in the line, motherfucker. I'm talking about skin hanging from up on their necks and shit, man. They mad cause they can't get a dozen donuts. All the folk got left for 8 donuts and shit, man. It just Mississippi is terrible, and they don't care, man. They don't care. All they want to do is eat. Every family function you go to, it's either pork everywhere or they trying to have a fish fry. It ain't never no baked food,
Yeah.
no baked chicken, none of that, man.
fry them goddamn
Man,
beans. Fry them beans.
and then fucking man, like I know them Chinese folks, man, be laughing till they say like motherfucker when they see the big fat massive ass motherfucker come here to eat them buffets, man. Cause bro, it be some of the fattest motherfuckers you see in Mississippi gonna be at a Chinese buffet, dog.
Shittiest food in the world. The Chinese buffet, like they wipe their ass and put it on the damn buffet table. Like that rice
I'm
is
trying
horrible.
to tell you, man.
Burnt.
Like, chillings is for most people, it's like maybe a holiday type of meal. You know what I mean? Yeah, but motherfuckers eat chillings year round around this motherfucker.
And then, bro, they have goddamn diabetes and shit. They come in and have a cake. They hold all you hear the old folks say, "Oh, baby, I can have another piece of cake. I just take a little extra insulin and pop me an extra pill."
It's ridiculous, man. Motherfucker walking around here breathing hard, oxygen tanks and shit, walking around, go to corral, goddamn, with them chickens wrapped in bacon and goddamn big mountain of potatoes and fucking pizza on the same plate, bro. It's ridiculous.
Bro, yeah, and nobody from Mississippi could come down here and go to Fredericksburg or any of the places where the Germans and the Polish settled in Texas, boy. Y'all be dead on them pastries, dog. I remember going down to San Antonio last year on business, and I drove down there with my partner, and we stopped by a place about 45, 50 minutes north of San Antonio, man. Hey, ate some of the best pastries I ever had, boy. But I'm telling you, boy, automatic diabetes if you eat two. Automatic. I'm just telling you.
That shit is like snacks, man. Like, nigga, a large pizza at one point in my life was a snack.
Oh, I used to eat whole pizza. I used to eat 2 whole pizzas, 20-inch pieces. When I was 17, 18, I used to eat like a horse, bro. You know,
let me tell you, when me and Big Bro was living, we was at our worst, man. We'll fucking go to King Buffet. It was one of the biggest Chinese restaurants.
Hey, I gotta go Southside. I'm gonna
stuff down here.
Hey, Southside, I gotta go. I gotta take care of something. I come on the show.
Go ahead, bro. Tell the people they can follow you real quick.
Y'all can follow me at World Breaker Fighting. If you hadn't subscribed to the channel, we're almost at a stack. We had 977, so we got 23 subs to go. So go ahead and get on that show today. And we'll holler.
Yes, indeed. Go subscribe to World Breaker Fight, man. That's my brother there, man. Texas, baby. You know what I'm saying? Go subscribe to the brother. Get him over 1,000, man. He had great content. World Breaker always working. Hit the bell icon because World Breaker is almost always live. And it's a show. World Breaker, as y'all can see, is very knowledgeable, man. He's very well spoken, and you will enjoy the hell out of this show. So, bro, give your final thoughts, man, on everything that we talked about, man, so far as Deontay Wilder pay-per-view numbers and the rematch, man, and tell the people where they can follow you.
Oh, yeah, bro. Swole Minded TV. You can follow me on YouTube, Swole Minded TV, on Instagram, Swole Minded. Man, I just think Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury did great numbers, especially for a first pay-per-view, especially for Tyson Fury not to be known in the United States and for them to go over 325K, man, that's phenomenal. It shows you people do know Deontay Wilder. It shows you this was a big fight. This was a great fight. We do have a great American champion. And it showed. And I think the rematch will do 2 times better than the first one did. That's all I got, bro. Appreciate you.
Man, amen to that, man. Go subscribe to Swole Minded TV. That's Swole Minded TV is one word. Go over there and subscribe, man. Go subscribe to Swole Minded TV. Man, this has been a good show, man. Like I said, man, Deontay Wilder, Tyson Fury, man, great job, man, with those brothers, man. I'm proud of Deontay Wilder, man. I'm so happy for him, man. Him and Tyson Fury got a big old bag coming. You know, I usually don't even care about that, but I'm just happy to see brothers make it, being able to take care of their families, man, walk away from the ring healthy, man. Everything is all good, man. Shout out to the whole LDBC. Thank you to everybody that came on. Let me make sure I get all the brothers that I missed. Let me see here. Brother Robert Rowland. Phil John. General Squirrels. Why this thing not let me scroll like I want to? Go up. Go up now. Trying to go up. Okay, here we go. Mark Wanderlich. Black Seas Boxing. Mr. James. Who else did I miss? Let's see. That might be everybody there. Oh, my brother J-Mac came through, man. Man, sorry I missed you, bro, man. We was off in that good conversation, man. My brother J-Mac came through. Errol Spence, #1 fan. Marquise Monroe came through here, showed some love, man. Came and listened to him. Ronald Finkley. I think that's about everybody where I picked up from, man. But shout out to the whole entire LDBC. Tune in to the Smoke City Mobcast tonight. If you haven't smashed the like button, man, smash the like button. If you're not subscribed to the channel, hit that subscribe button on your way out, man. Much love to all of you guys who come out to spend some time over here with your boy Southside Boxing. And World Breaker made a good point. When that next pay-per-view come around, we're gonna have to. I'm gonna reward one of my subscribers with a payment for their fight. So be on the lookout for that whenever that comes into pass. But man, awesome. It's your boy Southside Boxing. Shout out to the whole LDBC, baby, and I am out of here.